Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a completely transformative approach to building games. Now, if you've ever played a video game and thought, man, I would love to make something like this, but then immediately felt totally overwhelmed by the technical mountains you'd have to climb, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down a blueprint that takes you from absolute beginner to a published and potentially profitable game developer.
I mean, just imagine it for a second. You're sitting in your room with just a laptop, and instead of spending literal years learning complex syntax and wrestling with debugging environments before making anything tangible, you can bring a fully playable game to life in a matter of minutes. That massive barrier to entry, which used to be this giant brick wall of code, has practically vanished. So let's grab a sledgehammer and break down exactly how this is possible.
Here's our roadmap for the explainer. We'll start with the AI game revolution, move on to building your first prototype, talk about polishing and learning code, look at monetizing your creations, and finally, cover how to avoid some common beginner mistakes. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the AI game revolution. So the real star of the show here is Replit AI. Basically, it's an AI-assisted development platform that helps you write, understand, and improve code just from simple prompts. But, and this is absolutely crucial, you have to realize this, it's not just a magic wand. It's not just going to do the whole thing while you sit back with your feet up. Rather, it's a super powerful assistant that translates your natural language ideas into working code. You talk to it in plain English, and it writes, explains, and improves the code based on what you tell it. And the contrast here is honestly staggering. Traditionally, you're manually typing thousands of lines of code just to make a tiny character jump on the screen. But with AI-assisted development, you generate a functional puzzle piece with just a simple prompt, and then you can immediately start tweaking it. We're moving away from typing massive code bases entirely from scratch, and instead, we're generating a solid foundation that really accelerates your creativity. And you know what the best part is? You don't need a massive studio or some $5,000 gaming rig. Your technical requirements are literally just a computer, internet access, and a Replit account. But your human requirements, well, those are the real key here. You need curiosity, patience, and a genuine willingness to actually learn from the AI's output, not just blindly copy and paste it. Okay, moving right along to Section 2, building your first prototype. This is where the magic actually happens. You start with a really small, direct prompt, something like, create a simple 2D platform game with a player, coins, enemies, a score system, and a game over screen. That's it. You aren't handing over a 100-page design document. This one single sentence is all it takes to generate the bones of a working game. You're just telling the AI exactly what core mechanics you want in that initial prototype. The real secret sauce, though, is this 4-step iterative loop. First, you generate the base using your prompt. Second, review what was made so you actually understand the code, and seriously, don't skip that part. Third, test it out, like actually play your game. And fourth, improve it step by step by asking the AI to fix issues or adjust the graphics. Every single small project you build with this continuous loop helps you fundamentally understand how games are constructed. Which brings us right into Section 3, polishing and learning code. So, you've got a working prototype, but you definitely don't have to stop there. You can prompt your AI to add some incredible layers of polish. Ask it to drop in sound effects for when you collect a coin, or create smooth animations for the enemies, add brand new levels, or build out a custom user interface that tracks high scores and achievements. Feature by exciting feature, you're transforming a basic block jumper into a really rich, engaging experience. I really love looking at it this way. Think of the AI as your ultra-helpful teammate. You are the director, making all the creative choices, deciding how high the player jumps, what the world looks like, how tough the enemies are. And the AI, it's your lightning-fast robotic developer, executing all that heavy lifting to make your vision happen. But hey, a teammate isn't a replacement for your brain. As your projects get bigger, relying entirely on text prompts just isn't going to cut it. You really have to learn the basic coding concepts, variables, loops, functions, and core game logic. But the beauty of this workflow is that you learn these things while the AI generates the code. It allows you to confidently grab the wheel, debug problems, and customize the game whenever the AI needs a little course correction. Let's jump into Section 4, monetizing your game creations. Now, before you can earn a single dime, you've got to prove your skills with a rock-solid online portfolio. Don't just dump a link and walk away.
Showcase vibrant screenshots and engaging gameplay videos. Write out clear descriptions of your design choices. Highlight snippets of source code and actively demonstrate how you've evolved from that basic prototype to a highly polished product. You're really telling the story of your growth as a developer here.
And once that portfolio is looking good, a massive world of opportunity opens up. You aren't just limited to hoping players buy your indie game through original publishing. You could offer B2B services, making custom browser games for businesses. You could freelance for other developers, create and sell digital game assets, or even build educational games for edtech. The AI speeds up your workflows so much that you can literally explore multiple paths at the exact same time. Finally, let's wrap things up with Section 5, avoiding common beginner mistakes.
Look, when you've got a tools this insanely fast, it's very easy to fall into a few traps, publishing untested games just because you built them quickly, depending 100% on the AI without actually understanding the code, or trying to build some massive multiplayer RPG on day one. That is a recipe for disaster. You have to actively counter those urges. Always test with real players to get feedback, genuinely learn the code basics, and absolutely, for sure, start small. Because at the end of the day, AI can generate code, sure, but it absolutely cannot replace thoughtful game design. It doesn't know if a level is genuinely fun to play. Only real player feedback can tell you that. Your AI tools should be there to enhance your workflow, not replace your core responsibilities as a creator. If you focus on building quality experiences and solving real problems, your skills are naturally going to skyrocket. KingDev is literally more accessible right now than at any point in history. You don't need years of academic study just to start. Lasting success really just comes down to this continuous loop. Learn, build, test, improve. Create games and keep growing. You just build one game at a time, and you enjoy the journey. That massive technical barrier to entry, it's officially gone. It's vanished, leaving only your creativity and your imagination. You have the blueprint, and you know the tools. So take everything you've learned from this explainer, open up a blank screen, and just start creating. With an AI teammate standing by, ready to write code at your command, the only question left is, what are you going to build first?